Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Nev on Rainbow Tarot UK, and it is lovely to have you here joining me for this pick a card reading. And today we're doing what is your person's honest feelings towards you today? What are they honestly feeling? So we've got our three piles as usual. We have pile number 1, which is this card that is the Moonbeams card, and it has the word focus on it. There we go, with the little pink or the pink Howlite crystal here. Then we have pile number 2 that has this card, which is Howl at the Moon, process your feelings. And that is with the zebra Jasper here. Then we have pile number 3, which is the card that says reach for the moon, go for it. There we go, and that is with the Rhodonite crystal here. So there you go, those are your three piles. Just go for the one that feels right, the one that's kind of calling to you. If there's more than one pile, then that's absolutely fine. And I will see you very, very soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 1, welcome back to your reading. So lovely to have you here. Thanks for joining me again for this pick a card reading. And today we're doing, aren't we, what is your person's honest feelings for you today? So you chose to come into the reading under this card, which is the Moonbeams card, and it says focus. There we go. With the pink Howlite stone here. There we go, so let's put our stone there so we can see it, or our crystal, so that we can actually see it in the reading. Alright, so I haven't shuffled any oracle cards, I haven't shuffled any tarot. I'm actually going to get straight into the tarot. And as I do that, I just want you to know that, of course, that as it is, you know, as I always say, I should say, it is a general reading. So just please take the messages that, you know, resonate with you, that sit with you. I hope the whole thing sits with you. I hope the whole thing resonates with you. But if you find that it's not quite the right pile, you might want to check out one of the other piles or any of my other readings, which I've got on my channel. I think I've got a whole in fact, I know I've got a whole playlist on, you know, what they're really feeling about you right now, today. So you might want to check that out as well. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you are, you know, I really hope you're living your best life, because that's what we're all aiming for, isn't it, really? And I'm sending you all my love and lots of light, as always. So let us ask for pile number 1. How is their person, or what is their person's honest feelings for pile number 1 today? What are their honest feelings, please, for pile number 1 today? What have we got? We've got the Knight of Pentacles, right, okay, the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like it's that one as well, that's calling to me. The the 4 of Swords, I should say. There's a lot of slow energy here. Okay, what are their honest feelings? We have the King of Cups. Okay, we have Judgment, and then we have the 7 of Cups, and what do we have at the bottom? The 6 of Swords. Okay, what are their honest feelings? Let's get out some oracle cards as well. Let's get out an oracle card here as well before we say anything. At the moment, let's get out an oracle card. So what are their honest feelings? What are their honest feelings today for pile number 1, please? What are their honest feelings? Productivity, which is the pumpkin. I'm going to get one more oracle card out, I think, here. Okay, what are their honest feelings? Let's get out one of these. What are their honest feelings for pile number 1? To explore the unknown ahead. And then we've got focus. Okay, so what are their honest feelings? I feel like with the King of Cups being central, they definitely do have deep feelings for you, because the King of Cups is a very loving energy. It's, you know, it's a wise energy as well. So I feel like this person has got feelings for you that are deep, that are mature, that have maybe been there for a long time. But it could be that at the moment, you're either not with this person, because the Six of Swords is the overarching energy, and the Six of Swords is sort of like a moving away energy. You've also got the Four of Swords, really. So the Four of Swords is a kind of rest, recuperation, really, and this is quite a slow energy. So what I'm feeling is that, yeah, the honest feelings is that this person somehow, I feel, wants to focus on this connection, and it might be because at the moment they're not in the connection, but their heart is in it, if you know what I mean. So they might not be physically in the connection, but their heart is very much in this connection, because they want this connection to rise up with the Judgment card here. I feel like there's a call. I feel like in some ways it might be asleep or distant or detached, and this person is feeling like they want to call something into action. They want to, because this person is kind of like blowing her horn. She's trying to get someone to follow, or something to follow her. It's reminding me of the kind of Pied Piper, has that sort of image, isn't it, where they kind of want the children to follow them. And I feel like this person wants you to follow them, and for the situation to kind of rise up. And it may be that they want it to move into something better with the Six of Swords, because the Six of Swords is a moving away, but it's moving out of strife into something better. It could also be as well that if you're not in separation and you're with this person, I would say that this person does have a lot of feelings for you, but they might also be a bit confused in their feelings, or a bit conflicted, which means they might be giving mixed messages, they might not be reliable, they might one minute be saying, yeah, let's go for it, and the next minute kind of pulling back, if you know what I mean, or not being as enthusiastic as maybe they were, you know, yesterday, or something like that. So it could be that they could be slightly confused in how they feel, or giving mixed messages, because they've got like these mixed feelings of feeling very much like they want to go for the connection, feeling very much like they want to, they've got deep feelings for you, and then on the other hand, kind of withdrawing, retreating or pulling back, because the Knight of Pentacles, although the Knight of Pentacles is a kind of action, it's sort of really, really slow action. So I feel like here they might be feeling that they want to take things really slowly, but then sometimes feeling like they want to move forward. So in many ways giving you that kind of mixed message, because they are maybe confused or lacking in clarity. And that might be why you got the Focus as the main card, because there's a lack of sort of focus with them sometimes, or maybe you're feeling like there's a lack of focus with them sometimes. So yeah, I kind of get this feeling that they want to move forward in the connection, and then maybe they don't. So it's like you feel maybe there's 2 steps forwards and then 10 steps back, kind of thing. That's the kind of energy that I'm feeling from them. But they don't, because you've got the King of Cups central. I would say this person does have deep feelings for you, but there might be just some fears in terms of intimacy, in terms of being really intimate with somebody, in terms of being commitment, in terms of having commitment. They've got some fears or some doubts about that, you know, about whether they can provide that, about whether it's, you know, they want to provide that. And maybe sometimes they think they do, and then sometimes they're not so sure. So that is kind of the energy that I'm picking up with them at the moment. But let's get out. So in terms of zodiac signs, what have we got here? We've got we've got all the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and all the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We have also got Scorpio again with the 7 of Cups, and 6 of Swords is Aquarian energy, and the 4 of Swords is Libran energy. So let's just get out some more oracle cards here, or some more tarot and some oracle. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So what not these ones, I've had those ones before. Let's try and get one of these big ones out. So, what is their honest feeling for pile number 1 today? What are their honest feelings for pile number 1 today? What have we got here? Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Okay, so maybe they want, if you're in separation, maybe they want forgiveness, or maybe they're thinking that they can forgive, depending on what's happened. Because with the Four of Swords, you might be, there might be separation here, or you might be on a bit of a break, or they might be feeling that they need to have a little bit of a break, a little bit of rest from the situation, to pull back from the situation. It might be as well that this situation goes in cycles. So one minute you're not together, and then the next minute they're sort of saying, let's start the cycle up again, and they kind of calling you back in or pulling you back in. And then when you're back in, they're not certain, so they're giving mixed messages. So it could be a little bit of that going on as well. But let us see what else we have. Let's have one more. Let's have some more tarot. So what are they honestly feeling about pile number 1 today? What are their honest feelings for pile number 1 today? So we have the Fool. Okay, what are their honest feelings for pile number 1 today? We have the Six of Cups. We have the Justice card. Okay, we have the Hierophant. Oh my goodness. And we have the Queen of Swords. And what's the overarching energy? The Seven of Cups again. And it might be as well that they're feeling that you are a little bit of a fantasy for them. In some ways, because this is like a fantasy card. This is like, you know, pie in the sky kind of energy. And you've got it twice here. So it might be that you are a little bit of a fantasy for them. But it could also mean, I think, with this person, that maybe in the past, or maybe if you're in separation, what's caused it to come into separation is their lack of being able to fully commit to the situation, or being able to fully choose you. And that might be something that's kind of within them, if you know what I mean. But we do have here, you know, these cards around commitment. I feel like if you are in separation, this person with the Six of Cups here is really feeling that, and it goes to the King of Cups, that you are that kind of connection for them. They are looking back on you. They are, because there's also the card of reconciliation, the Six of Cups. It's a card of deep love. It's a card of nostalgia. So I feel like this person is really looking back, if you're not with them, as you being the person, sort of like a soulmate connection for them. But if you're with them, I feel that they do recognise and see that there are strong feelings for you, for sure. The Fool tells me, again, it's this kind of new start. It goes with the Judgment. So I'm thinking this person is wanting a new start with you, is wanting a new beginning with you, is maybe on many levels wanting this connection to be official, wanting to commit to it, wanting to be loyal and honest and truthful. But I think there's always a little bit of them in them, because you've got the Seven of Cups energy here twice. There's possibly a little bit in them where they, after a time, can kind of like go back into old ways of being a little bit indecisive. So it might be that if it's a cycle situation, that this person kind of like lures you back in by saying, yeah, I want to commit, yeah, I want to go for it. And they do. It's not that I don't think this person has got necessarily bad intentions. I just think this person finds maybe long-term commitment on an everyday level a little bit of a challenge, really. Maybe they're always a little bit tempted, or just find it difficult to stick with one person or one choice, even though they can see that you and them have a very strong bond and a very strong connection, and they do really want to focus in on it and provide commitment. But there's just a little bit about them that I would say to you that you need to be aware of, is that there's this tendency in them to find long-term commitment a challenge, and it's probably based on fears and insecurities that they've got or that they've had from very young, that makes that sort of commitment a bit of a scary thing for them. Now, I'm not saying that because of that you need to understand that and put up with indecisive behaviour or mixed messages, because no matter how much somebody says they love you, if you're always getting a mixed message, or if you're always getting someone who is constantly not able to fully commit, when you want that to happen in the connection and in the relationship, and then they sort of promise you that, or they say that to you, and they can do it for a certain period of time, and then they can't. If you're constantly going through that cycle, then it's difficult, isn't it? You can't, because it erodes trust, doesn't it? It erodes trust, and without trust, you can't really have a proper committed relationship. So I feel like this person, they do have a good heart on the whole. They do have good intentions, but I feel they've just got some maybe some insecurities or some fears, and that might be why you've got the forgiveness. Because maybe they are wanting you to forgive them, or maybe there's a requirement to forgive, but not in the sense that you have to sort of put up with behaviour which is consistently sort of wishy-washy, if you know what I mean, or consistently non-committal. I feel like this person, if you are in separation, probably does want a new cycle with you, probably does want to focus on the connection again, probably does want, saying that they want to commit, and they probably do want all those things on lots of levels, but it's whether they can provide that sort of long term. It would be would just be my kind of like aside to you, because they tend to have, I suppose what I would say is they've probably got a little bit of a restless spirit, really, a bit of a restless spirit here, which comes from, I think, just sort of insecurities, really. So let us just see. So what have we got here? So we've got Taurus energy, we've got Libra, Aquarius and Gemini, we've got Scorpio. So yeah, I feel like they desperately want to do the right thing. They probably are aware of their insecurities and their their kind of lack, their lack of ability to be able to fully commit. And I wouldn't say that they're necessarily comfortable with that, but they've not got a handle on it. I think that's what I mean by that. They've not got a handle on that shadow aspect of their them, really. Maybe that is their shadow, that they just are governed by this need to pull back, really, retreat when things get a little bit too sort of heavy, even though on one level they really want it and they feel that they could probably really have that with you. So they're a little bit of an enigma, because they've got, I would say this person's probably got quite a complex personality. They're not a straightforward personality. So if you get into connection with them, or if you're in a connection with them, it might be quite frustrating. As much as you love them, it might be quite frustrating to be with them, is what I would say here. But let's get some more. Let's get another. So what have we got here? So what are their honest feelings? But I definitely think that there's got a lot of deep feelings for you here, for sure. What are their honest feelings for pile number one today? What are their honest feelings? Consider, question comprehensively. So that might be a message to you, pile number one, to consider this situation, to consider this person. If you want a long-term, committed, settled relationship, to question them, to to put them through the paces, to see that they are on track, to see you're on the same page, if you like. What are their honest feelings today? Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission activating. Star bathing. It's a beautiful card, actually, isn't it? Okay, let's get out one of these. So what are their honest feelings for pile number one today, please? What have we got here? That is the Ace of Cups. Yeah, beginning. There's definitely something about beginning a new, having a new beginning with you, having a loving new beginning with you, maybe having a new cycle with you, something like that. I mean, that is a love. The Ace of Cups is a new loving beginning, for sure. Let's get out a message card or two. Let's see, so what are their honest feelings towards pile number 1, please? What are their honest feelings? They are the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. Well, yeah, I mean, I think that on many levels, this person, as I said, with the 6 of Cups and with the King of Cups, has deep, deep feelings for you, and feels that you are that kind of like soul bond for them. Okay, so what are their honest feelings for pile number 1, please? What are their honest feelings? Open yourself to others. This is how you will create new friendships and attract a love relationship. Let's get some other little cards here. What are their honest feelings towards pile number 1, please? Time will tell. Oh, so we got, I can't, not right now. I think that's a sort of dichotomy of energy that we're seeing, you see. Somebody who's open, wants to be open to it, wants to be with you, knows that you are the one, but at the same time, you know, pulls back a little bit. So it's confusing to be with them. It's probably frustrating to be with them. And it's down to them, it's not down to you. This kind of backwards and forwards, if you're in that sort of situation, this kind of like non-committal energy, or, you know, wanting to give everything to the relationship, and then when it gets like you're, you know, getting into that situation, or you're having that kind of connection, pulling back, you know, like I feel there's a little bit of that going on here, and it's down to them. It's their sort of stuff, really, that they have to sort out, and you maybe need to make a decision about whether you want to stay in this connection where somebody isn't fully able to maybe you know, for whatever reason, commit fully to a situation. They may be able to for a time, and then it just gets too much and they pull back. So you've got your own free will, haven't you? And you've got to make a choice about, okay, so do I want to, have I got the ability, do I have the patience to be with this person? You know, will they, let's just ask, you know, will they get to a point, will this person get to a point where they can commit fully for pile number 1? Will this person get to a point where they can actually commit fully to pile number 1? What do we have here? The Queen of Cups, the 4 of Wands. Yes, I would say yes, they will get to it, because these are very, very positive cards. The Queen of Cups says again with the King of Cups that you are their counterpart. The 4 of Wands is like, it is actually the ultimate marriage card. It's a card of commitment and a milestone and celebration. And then the Ace of Cups is, you know, a new beginning in love. So I feel like they will get there, but you're going to have a lot of patience, pile number 1, is what I would say. And there's always that, you know, that something in them that has that restless soul, that restless need to maybe, you know, pull back a little bit. But this is all about love. This is all about healing. This is all about, you know, something deep. So I would say, now that we've asked, yes, this person will be able to commit eventually. But anyway, pile number 1, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, then please do consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell so you always know when I've uploaded a video or a reading, and maybe giving me a thumbs up or a comment. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 2, welcome back to your reading. Thanks ever so much for joining me today for this pick a card reading on your person's honest feelings for you today. So you chose to come into the reading under this card. I think it's a fantastic card, and it says Howl at the Moon. Process your feelings. Marvellous. Okay, and the Jasper, sorry, the zebra Jasper here. Okay, so let's put that there so we can see it. Okay, super duper. So let's get straight into the tarot. And just to remind you, of course, it's a general reading, so please just take the messages that resonate, that sit with your situation. And remember, it's also timeless, so it's great for whenever you're finding it. If you watch it straight away when I upload it, or if you watch it 6 months later, it should still resonate. Now, if for whatever reason you're not really feeling it in this particular pile, then, you know, maybe one of the other piles, if you felt drawn to them, or one of my other readings. I've got tons of them on my channel. I've got a whole playlist on what are their true feelings, what are their honest feelings. So you might want to check those out as well. I just want to say I hope everyone out there is, you know, great, that you're all, you know, as I said in part number 1, living your best life. That's what we all need to be going for. And that I'm sending you lots of love and light as always. So let us begin with lovely pile number 2. So let's ask, you know, how or what are, one's come out, which is the Page of Swords. What is their person's honest feelings for them today? What is their honest feelings? What are their honest feelings for pile number 2 today? We've got the 9 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. What are their honest feelings for pile number 2 today? We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. What are their honest feelings? And the Tower. Okay. And what have we got here? The King of Cups. Okay. Right. What are their honest feelings? Let's get before we say anything, let's get out another oracle card here. Let's get out one of these ones. What is pile number 2's person's honest feelings for pile number 2 today? No, I feel like it's that one. Oh, I've got 2. What have I got here? So I've got gratitude and hope. Ooh, okay. Let's put the hope there. Alright. And then let's put the gratitude there. Right. Okay, let me get one more out before I say anything. What is pile number 2's person's honest feelings for pile number 2 today? What are their honest feelings? What have we got here? So this one is the Sun. Yeah. I feel like, I'll put that one down there. Sorry, I'm just trying to rearrange this. I feel like this person is, I feel like this person's emotions or feelings have been really stirred by you. I feel like they really want to express something. With the howling at the moment, process your feelings, I feel like they really want to express something to you. I feel like they really want to let something out. They may be going through a little bit of a painful time. I feel like for many of you, you might not actually be with this person, but they feel stirred by you with the Tower card here. They feel like there's a lot of a stir in emotions, and they want to just kind of let it out, really. I feel this person wants to let it out, and it might mean that it would cause chaos or destruction or consequences, but look at this witch, she's not worried about that. So I just feel like this person has got a lot of feelings that they just want to let rip on, and I think that's why you've got this Howl at the Moon, process your feelings. Maybe they're waking up with the Tower card here. They are waking up to how strong their feelings are for you. I think they find you very attractive with the 9 of Pentacles. I think they find you as somebody who is got their life together, got their life sorted, doesn't necessarily need them, but is somebody who's just so, it's got such a sort of an appeal and allure, which you've got with this 9 of Pentacles. Also a wish fulfillment, like the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups are both wish fulfillments, but this is also a card of independence. So they may see you as somebody who's independent from them at the moment. So this could be, for many of you, somebody you're just not with for whatever reason. Maybe you're not with them because you've come into separation, or maybe you're not with them because you like them or they like you, but it hasn't begun yet. But I feel like there's so much curiosity from this person with the Knight of Swords. They are very, very curious about you. They're always thinking about you. They're always checking you out on social media. They're always trying to find out more information about you. They're always trying to, I feel like they're cooking up with this witch here in the Eight of Pentacles. They're cooking up some way to move towards you with the Knight of Swords here, to be bold. I feel like this person is cooking up some way of being bold and expressing how they feel. And I think that kind of howling at the moon, I think they feel incredibly drawn to you. I think they feel drawn to the connection, but there's a pain there as well. There's some sort of pain of like, that kind of unrequited love. It has that kind of feel to it. So I think this person, with the hope here, has a lot of hope about you. With the Sun card, feels very positive about you. And because the overarching energy is the King of Cups, they are in love with you. I think this person is in love with you, but maybe you don't know that, or maybe they haven't expressed that as yet, but they are ready. They are ready to kind of go for it. They're ready to express how they feel. They're ready to show you. They're ready to make a bold move. They're ready to tear down, if that bold move means tearing down, the status quo, then they're going to do it. They're going to do it because they want to master you, and they want to master the connection with you, because you are someone that is just so. I feel like for them, the way that they're thinking is that you're just somebody that's just getting on with their life. That maybe hasn't. Their perception is that maybe you're somebody that you haven't really noticed them, or you're not really that, or you're given the impression maybe that you're not really that bothered, or that's what they're perceiving. You're not really that bothered. You are happy in yourself, but this person has really noticed you, really wants you, and has a lot of hope. Something like spring with the daffodil might mean something to some of you. Something might have happened in spring. There might be something around springtime that means something to you and that person, or the daffodil itself actually. And the pink roses are always symbols of love. So this person, I feel like this person with all the pink here, this person definitely has love for you. I would say this person is in love with you, for sure, really. But let us get out some other cards. Let me just say, so in terms of, obviously with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords, we've got all the air signs, haven't we, of Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We have Virgo. We have, and obviously all the water signs with the King of Cups of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Yeah, this person wants to let rip. They want to let out their feelings. They want to take swift, bold action. This is like fast energy. I feel like this person wants to express themselves very quickly. They feel a lot of energy towards you. Definitely, there's a lot of energy here that's kind of swirling, ready to come out. Really, I feel like they've done a lot of longing. There's a lot of longing for this person, for you. For sure. But let's get out another card here. So, what are their honest feelings for pile number 2 today? What are their honest feelings for pile number 2 today? What do we have here? Look, I knew that was going to come out. Love. I knew as I was shuffling that deck that this one was going to come out. Love. Yeah, there is love. There is love in this connection. This person loves you. They are in love with you, 100%. For sure. I definitely feel that. And it's kind of like overtaking them. I feel like their feelings are just sometimes like they so need to get them out, really. Okay, let's have another card for pile number 2. What is their person's honest feelings? Now this came out in pile number 1. It says star bathing. light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. What I think is the star. Those are like, it goes to the moon, like there's a wishing on a star. There's like a dream, a hope for you and them to activate the connection, to get it moving. This person really, really, really desires you, and they want to start something here with you. I'm going to put that there as well. Okay, so let's get out our tarot, shall we? This is exciting. Okay, so what are their honest feelings for pile number 2 today, please? What are their honest feelings? Oh, so we have, yeah, the Chariot, which is again swift movement. The High Priestess. The 3 of Pentacles. What are their honest feelings? We have the 3 of Swords. Interesting. And the Knight of Swords again. It may have been, for some of you, that you, what have we got at the bottom of the deck? The Ten of Swords. Maybe this situation has come to an end for some of you. So maybe there has been a separation in this situation. You might have been separation from this person for a while. Maybe it's a no contact situation. Maybe this person feels heartbroken. There's a lot of loss here, a lot of upset, a lot of sadness. But with the Ten of Swords, again, it is the ultimate card of hope, actually, because this is the traditional Rider-Waite. Obviously, this is the Neon Rider. But in this particular depiction of the Ten of Swords, we see this person. So this person, and it could be why you've got the Howl at the Moon, because there's a lot of pain. I think I said that with them. They feel that they're in a lot of pain, like where they're kind of like howling at the moon, almost to the point of maybe losing their mind, really, around sort of you and them. But there's always this glimmer of hope, because you always see the sunrise in the traditional Ten of Swords. This person has not lost hope in this connection, far from it. I feel like this person wants to rush in, and I need to put that star card so that we can see it. Let's put it down here. They want to rush in with the Chariot, because there's a lot of swift energy here, a lot of swift, bold energy. You've got the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, the Tower. You've got the Knight of Swords twice, actually. And, you know, cut to the chase with you. They feel like if there's something that's coming to separation, or there's been some misunderstandings, or there's some heartache, this person wants to put it right with the Knight of Swords, and they want to say their bit. They want to say their bit. They want to talk to you. They want to communicate with you. I feel like they're thinking that you are keeping yourself very much to yourself here, because underneath the Nine of Pentacles, which is my card for how I think they are seeing you, which is somebody who's very independent, somebody who's, you know, separate from them, and you've got the High Priestess underneath, which is again a card of secrets, of keeping yourself private. So I would say, I mean, the other side of it is, it could be that this is an absolute secret situation, or a secret crush. You're asking about a secret crush, and this person's, what are their honest feelings for you. And it could be a work crush as well, because you've got 2 cards of work right underneath each other. So it might be that this is like some sort of work crush for some of you, some kind of, or some sort of connection that is in your everyday world, who you really like, and I would just say that they really do like you. But there's something here where some heartache, some loss, some sadness, some misunderstanding, something that's caused separation, where this person feels they've got to put it right, they've got to connect with you, they've got to communicate with you, and they've got to do it quickly. And it could mean that they've got to come towards you. So this is a lot of coming towards you. So this person is feeling that they've maybe got to put things right, and they've got to come towards you and make something happen, really. And maybe if there has been a separation, this person has regret. And maybe in that period of separation, they have learnt to be thankful for you. They have learnt to realise how much you mean to them, for sure. Because, you know, you are that sunshine for them. You bring them love and hope and happiness, and they want that back. That's kind of what I would say is going on here. But let's get out some other cards. Let's get out some of these cards. Let's get one of these ones out. How are they feeling about pile number 2 today? What are their honest feelings about pile number 2 today? What do we have here? Beautiful scenery awaits you during your journey. I feel like the beautiful scenery is you with this person standing here. I feel like you are the beautiful scenery for this person. And funny enough, this card is reminding me of the Fool, because this person is standing on the edge of a cliff. And I feel like with the Fool card, it's very much like about let's begin again, let's start again, let's take a risk. It might be a bit of a risk, but I want you and me to take a risk again for each other. I feel like this one wants to come out as well, so I'm going to take it. To feel the other side of each other. Interesting. So to maybe know both light and shade, to understand one another, to understand each other with, you know, all our thoughts. That's kind of what I want, is what this person is thinking. Let's get out some other cards here, some other message cards as well. So what are their honest feelings for pile number 2 today? Unbreakable love. Look at that. This person has a genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that may arise. I feel this person has a real energy within them to kind of prove that. You know, they feel that this love is unbreakable, and you know, they want to overcome things with you. Pay attention to red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. Maybe there were red flags in this situation before. Maybe that's you know, why you came into separation with this person. I feel like this person has got a very strong personality. They might have quite an overbearing personality, so that might be something that you need to, you know, keep your boundaries with, or your sense of self with them, if you're going to consider. Because I feel like this person would love to come towards you, and is definitely cooking up something in which they come towards you. Balance. There needs to be a healthy balance. That's interesting. Of physical, emotional and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. So maybe that's something that wasn't there before. Okay, so let's get out some other little message cards here. Okay. What is pile number 2's person's honest feelings today towards pile number 2? I've been fighting a battle I can't win. Maybe they see that you're kind of unobtainable, out of reach, and because in the Knight of Swords that can be a little bit of frustration. So the Knight of Swords can be, you know, that can be someone who can, you know, be quick to anger. So they might be feeling some frustration. Are you thinking about me? Well, that would go with the Page of Swords, because they're very curious about you, and they're probably wondering about whether you're... Because I feel like there might be no access to you for this person. You might have cut them off, or there might be no contact somehow. I wish we could be together, but it's complicated. And then we have, do you miss me the way I miss you? So again, a lot of longing. Our love is eternal. So there you go, pile number 2. That has been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, do consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell so you never miss an upload, and maybe give me a thumbs up or a comment. But otherwise, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you very soon in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 3, welcome back to your reading. Lovely to have you here, and today we're doing, aren't we, you know, what are your person's honest feelings for you today? So you chose to come into the reading under this card, and it says, go for it, reach for the moon. Fantastic. Okay, lovely. And also the Rhodonite here. So let's put that there. Let's get our tarot cards out straight away. I hope you're all doing well. I hope everyone is happy and healthy. Sending you lots of love and light as always. Just reminding you that it's a general reading, so please just take the messages that resonate, that fit with your situation. If the pile doesn't quite fit, I hope that doesn't happen, but if the messages, most of the messages don't quite fit with you, then you might want to consider another pile or another reading. I've literally got a whole playlist on what are their honest feelings, what are their true feelings, so you might want to check that out. It is also timeless, so it's good for whenever you're finding it, if it's today or it's whenever I upload this, you watch it straight away, or a year later, it should be fine, or it should resonate. But let us ask for lovely pile number 3 then, what are their person's honest feelings for them today? What is their honest feelings for pile number 3 today? So we have the 7 of Swords. Alright, what is their honest feelings? The Sun the 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups, oh my goodness, and the 5 of Cups. Okay, and the Ace of Swords is the overarching energy. Right, okay, let's get out some Oracle before we say anything here. Right, okay, let's get out, what one am I going to go for? This one, I think. Okay, so what is their person's honest feelings? We have duality. Yeah, I mean, that couldn't make more perfect sense, really. This person has mixed feelings, light and shade, if you like. Let's get out another Oracle card. What am I going to go for? I think I'm actually going to go for this one. So what are their honest feelings for pile number 3 today, please? What are their honest feelings for pile number 3 today? What is this? We have got abundance. Okay. What's that poking out there? And the Queen of Pentacles. Well, the Queen of Pentacles is abundance. I feel... I think there's something that's gone to, I feel like there's a lot of disappointment and yeah, I mean 5 of Cups is disappointment. This person might be feeling, I mean your person might be quite a little bit depressed at the moment. That's one thing that I would say. That they certainly come across as not very happy, and they're feeling stuck. I feel like there's a sense of stuckness here. They may not be, you might feel like they're keeping things from you with the 7 of Swords, that they are, you may feel like they are giving mixed messages as well, because what we have here is, and again it goes with the duality, is they may present as somebody who is sometimes very positive about the connection, and then other times non-appreciative or breadcrumbing you, not giving you very much, pushing and pulling away, coming forwards, you know. So because this is like extreme happiness with the Sun card here, and then we have abundance and the Queen of Pentacles, but then we have all these other cards of being stuck, of tricky energy, of not being appreciative, of focusing on things that are, you know, of focusing on the negative. That's what I'm saying. This person might be quite depressed or have negative feelings, but also positive feelings. So they might be giving a mixed message to you. They might be coming across, you know, in a sort of light and shade kind of way, really. So they might be allowing sometimes their shadow to dictate how they behave in the relationship, and it could come out as a lack of gratitude, lack of interest, not giving you much, focusing on the negative, you know, feeling underappreciated, feeling stuck. Maybe, you know, you feel that they don't give you much, or they're not being honest with you, or they're keeping things from you. But on the other side, we have this kind of extreme happiness and abundance, you know, like wanting, you know, so they might have a little bit of a split, you know, they're coming across as somebody who's got like maybe got a little bit of a split personality, and their feelings are, yeah, you know, up and down and showing both negative and positive, if you know what I mean. So they are, yeah. It could be as well that you're not with them and they feel incredibly upset and disappointed and stuck in that situation. It might have been that something happened with the 7 of Swords here, which was, you know, deceitful or tricky, not very honest. They didn't behave well. And so now they're kind of paying for that, or they feel like they're paying for that because they feel shut out from the connection. It's causing them to feel unhappy, depressed. I feel like the Sun card in that instance would be memories. I feel like they've got a lot of happy memories of you and them, that they want to, if that is the case, that they want to have a lot of abundance in the situation again, a lot of, you know, to create the situation again. But I feel like this person's got a little bit of shadow in them, a little bit of shade in their personality that kind of gets the better of them, which means that when they're in relationships, they're probably quite hard to be with in relationships. They probably don't give a lot in a relationship. It's kind of like feast or famine with them. You might feel like it's like, you know, they might love bomb you, give you loads at the beginning, and then it's all a bit can be a little bit negative here. The Ace of Swords as the main sort of card really is the overarching energy. Funnily enough, says that this person does want to have the aces are always new beginnings, and Ace of Swords is like a bold, honest, truthful new beginning. So because you've got the Seven of Swords, if they have done something tricky, you know, the overarching energy, I would say the overarching energy actually says that they know that there needs to be truth and honesty in the connection. There needs to be clarity in the connection. Maybe they are aware that they need to overcome, that they need to somehow overcome their shadow. I think it's their shadow, their negativity, their stuff that might have brought the connection into separation, because I feel like almost certainly this person is feeling like this connection is if it's not in separation, this person is feeling sort of showing a sense of dissatisfaction, or not maybe pulling back, not connecting with you, but at the same time also maybe, you know, giving the message that they want it sometimes. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's a very mixed message here about how they feel. So they feel happy, but they feel stuck. They feel happy, but they feel dissatisfied. They feel happy, but they feel disappointed. Maybe they've, keeping stuff from you. So it's just a little bit of that, really. So this person doesn't come across mentally. This person doesn't come across as very balanced, I've got to say. In terms of what have we got here? So we've got the Seven of Swords, which is Aquarius. Then we've got Leo, we've got Gemini, we've got Cancer, we've got Scorpio, and we've also got, I think I said Libra, Aquarius and Gemini, with the Ace of Swords. So yeah, a puzzling figure, certainly a puzzling person, or probably quite a tricky person to be in a connection with. Yeah. Okay, so let's get out some other cards here. So let's see, let's get out one of these ones. How does this person honestly... But if you're not with them, I feel like this person does want a new beginning with you. And they do want to they do want things to be happy again. I feel like in a funny kind of way they do want things to be happy again, but I'm not sure sort of emotionally how evolved they are, or how mature they are, or how stable they are, to be honest. So let's see, pile number 3, what are their honest feelings about pile number 3 today? You got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. Yeah, there might be some sort of codependency here. There's definitely sort of a kind of lack of what's the word I'm looking for? It's like, you know, extremities. There are extremities here. There's a lack of balance, really. Yeah, something like that. But anyway, let's see what we've got here. Let's put that one up there. So we've got it. Yeah, see, all these faces on this card is just making this person feel, this person has a lot of different faces. They're not stable. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. There's not stability there. Let's get out some other tarot here. So, what are their honest feelings today for pile number 3? What are their honest feelings today for pile number 3? There may be a lot of blame. They may have a lot of self-pity. They may blame you, or honest, like it's not your fault, but they may kind of have that attitude, really, that nothing's their fault, it's always somebody else's fault, or there's that sort of feel to them. Yeah, the Ten of Swords, the Nine, the Ten of Wands, it feels heavy to them. The Emperor, the Six of Cups, and the Justice card. Okay. And the overarching energy, again, would you believe it, is the Ace of Swords. This person definitely wants a new beginning with you. I feel like almost certainly you've come into separation with this person, because you've got the Ten of Swords and you've got and just all the other cards as well. I feel that this person is feeling it. They're not. I don't think they're necessarily happy in separation with you, or if you're with them, it's a heavy connection. It's a heavy load for you. Pile number 3, and it's a heavy load for them, or you might just be on the brinks of thinking this connection is has got to go, really, because it just feels so that the energy is very heavy. I feel like this person's energy might bring you down, actually, if I'm honest. I feel like, you know, this person's energy might be something that really brings you down on one level, because I feel there's a lot of them not really being emotionally very intelligent, or I suppose that's the wrong way of putting it, not being, or like not wanting to kind of maybe work on themselves much, because you've got the Emperor here. So I feel like this person's quite stubborn. It's kind of their way or the highway sort of thing. They don't really find it difficult to give and take maybe in a connection, find it difficult to have balance, find it difficult to see anything but their own point of view, if you know what I mean. But they do have, you might have a long-standing connection. There might be a long-standing connection with this person. There might be a lot of history with this person. This is also the card of reconciliation. So if you're in separation, I feel like they want reconciliation. They're looking back on the connection for the Sun and the Six of Cups nostalgically. They want it back for sure if you're not with them. The Justice card says, you know, maybe they want to try and put it right with the Balance card here of Justice, and with the 2 Ace of Swords, they want to put it right. They want to try and put things right. But there's a lot of stubbornness to this person, I feel, and they might be quite controlling. I think that's the other thing as well. I feel like this person might be quite controlling. And they may have taken you for granted, pile number 3. I feel like they may have taken your kindness, your nurturing nature with the Queen of Pentacles here, your loving nature. I think you come across as being very generous spirited, very nurturing, as I say, very loving, very caring, very warm, whereas they come across as a little bit colder. And I feel that they when they're not with you, they feel the lack of that. But it could be that you are an over-carer, an over-giver, and they are a taker, if I'm honest. That's why you've got the codependency. So that's why you've got the need for boundaries with this person. So I feel like this person is definitely going to miss you, because you do give them such a lot of support and love. But I'm not sure you necessarily get that back from them. And whilst they might want to try and put things right here with the Ace of Swords, I think, and they want this new beginning with you, and I think they do, you probably need to be very clear on your boundaries with them, with this particular person, to make sure that you get more from the connection than you maybe did before, or that they input more into it. They're not just giving you, expecting you to give, and then they just give you a tiny little bit and take, if you know what I mean. That's that sort of energy that I'm kind of picking up with them. Yeah, but let's see. So in terms of, but they're definitely feeling your lack of the absence of you if you're not with them. But if you are with them, they know the depth of the connection. They feel the love in the connection, but they've got a lack. I've got to say they've got a lack of gratitude, or a lack of being able to appreciate it, or a lack of not giving you much, really, here, if I'm honest. You might be married to them. These 3 cards are a long-standing connection. You might have been with this person for a long time. They may be the father of your children. They may be your your husband or your partner, your wife or whatever, your other half, and there may be a contract between you, like a marriage or something like that. But I feel that if that's the case, there's a sort of an imbalance between them taking and you doing a lot of giving. And I've just got to be honest with that, really. But let's see what we got here. How do they honestly feel about pile number 3 today? This came out in pile number 2. Beautiful scenery awaits you during your journey. Okay. Again, I said that in pile number 2. It does remind me of the Fool card, because this person is standing on this cliff here. And it's like the Fool stepping out into a new phase. You've got the 2 aces here. The 2 aces here. Into a new journey, a new phase. Yeah, so it might be that this person does want this new journey with you. It might be a risky one, but they want to do it. What else do we have? Have we got any other? Let's have one of these cards. What are their honest feelings for pile number 3 today? What are their honest feelings for pile number 3 today? Please tell me. What's this one? Temperance again, which is moderation, balance, healing. Okay. So they might want the situation to come back into balance for them, because at the moment it's not, it doesn't, for them, if they're not with you, it feels out of kilter, it feels out of balance, really. Okay, let's get some of these cards. So, let's see. Oh, what have we got here? Love your shadow. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. I feel like this is for them, because I think I said before there's a lot of shadow in them, or they're working from their shadow side. And I think somehow or other, if you go back with them, you need to feel sure that they're doing some work on themselves. Because I think that up until now, or in the connection before, their shadow overcomes them sometimes, and that can be destructive in the connection, in how they are with you and how they see the connection, how they see you. So my advice would be, if you take them back, or if you going forwards, that they work, accept. We've all got shadow, right? We've all got a shadow to us, obviously. But the key thing is to kind of know what it is, and to work it and integrate it into your, so that you're not overwhelmed by it, and you're not working from it without even knowing that you're working from your shadow. You need to be aware of what your shadow is, and try to integrate it by overcoming it to some degree, by sort of like working through it, by owning it, and working with it, really. So I feel like that takes a lot of inner work. That takes commitment to yourself, doesn't it? And I feel like this person has that shadow element to them, and if you want to be with them, you need to feel sure that they're going to work on that. Engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. Wow, okay. And then we have open yourself to others. This is how you will create new friendships and attract a love relationship. Okay, so let's get some other cards here. Let's get some of these little cards. How are they honestly feeling about pile number 3 today? We have, I wish you were next to me. And we've got, I dream about a future with you. Okay, what else have we got here? I want to fall asleep next to you. So I feel like this person is really missing you. I love you so much. My goodness. So pile number 3, that has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell so you always know when I've uploaded, and maybe leaving a comment or a thumbs up. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.